The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Saucy Santana had Twitter Spaces shaking. Now, since last night, you guys have been requesting from me my commentary on the JT, Carisha, Saucy Santana, well, really JT and Saucy Santana going back and forth on Twitter Spaces, exposing each other. Y'all wanted me to talk about it, but it was until just now that I was able to find the full 40-minute spaces of Saucy Santana. Up until then, the media had only been reporting clips. I was able to listen to the whole thing. So I'm going to report on some tea that I didn't see them talk about on like the baller alerts and the shade rooms. Oh baby, that live had more tea in it than has been displayed. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. Now, you know I'm a woman that cites her sources, and I found the full live on P, this channel called P, Saucy Santana Reads Lapdog JT for Phil. You could find it on YouTube. I found the 40-minute live on there, and there was a lot in it. So let's just go through some points because it was all over the place. So everybody heard the clips of Saucy Santana, which I'm going to refer to as him. I don't believe he's they, them. He's the him. He said, every time we seen Lil Uzi Vert, he was not smiling when he was with you. And he was like, at your birthday party, he was giving, Urgh. Every time I seen him out with you, he was giving, Urgh. Say he was getting angry, he was looking mad in the face. He doesn't like you. There were clips that were out there that Saucy Santana said, the dude, the person you want the most to like you, don't like you, so you don't like nobody. But y'all may have not heard the part where she said, where he, Saucy Santana, said that JT might have allegedly tried to take her life behind the relationship with Lil Uzi Vert. No, y'all, it was Lipton in them clips, not tea. It was pure, unadulterated Earl Grey tea, okay? So do you guys remember the BET Awards where Uzi sat right by Ice Spice? He acted like he did not come with JT. He sat right by Ice Spice, and JT got mad. She threw the phone at him, and he had to move, and he was kind of begging for her. But when JT walked up to Ice Spice and Uzi, he didn't look like he was about to get up. Now, Santana also alluded that Uzi was messing with another Dominican artist. Everybody thinks that's Ice Spice, right? But I always said, and this is not me being colorist, this is me being observing this. I think that Lil Uzi likes light-skinned girls. His ex-girlfriend, Brittany, he used to always smile when he was with her. Saucy Santana said, your man is never smiling when he's with you. He always looks disturbed. When I Google Uzi and Brittany Bird, I can't find a picture where he doesn't look happy. He looks ecstatic to be with her. And so for him to say that, I thought that was tea. I do believe that he's technically more attracted to something that is not her, because Saucy Santana also inferred, he said he used you for an aesthetic. He said Rockstar takes a hood rat out the hood, cleans her off. I was like, oh my goodness. Did he use his girlfriend aesthetic? Because she's a beautiful girl. I don't think JT is pretty. I think she's stunning. Okay, I think she's absolutely stunning. And I remember this moment and just seeing the clip where Uzi was not getting up. It was not giving your boyfriend, got kind of caught sitting by another girl. He's like hopping up. He was sitting there looking at them like, where's she finna sit at? She got mad, threw the phone, and walked off in her dress. This is why she's walking off. Walked off in her dress, and her dress is falling apart. He said, Saucy Santana, in those lives, he said that, remember when we was in the bins and we was in front of the Walgreens and you was bawling your eyes out about Uzi? Remember when you took all those Tylenols to unalive yourself over Uzi? About to unalive yourself over a guy that does not care about you? I gagged. Now, in JT's lives, she referred to it because in Saucy Santana's live, JT's writing in it. And he's sometimes responding to her comments in the live. And she's saying stuff in her own live like, you can't overdose on Tylenol, da da da. I didn't really get the reference until I heard his full live. Like, girl, did you go in there and really try to do a thing where you try to take all the pills in the kitchen cabinet to get this man's attention, or to really try to hurt yourself? Now, what if you would have really hurt yourself, made yourself disabled over stunts and shows, or over they, them? Because Uzi, everybody's calling him LGBTQIA. I do believe he's the Q, and maybe not the I, he's the Q. I don't think he's the A, but he's the Q. Saucy Santana talked a lot about her trying to play his career, saying the reason why Shisha never came out is because I didn't want to do a video. That's what JT was saying on her live. On Santana's live, Santana's defending his own stats and music. He was like, everything I do on my own clout. I got on a song with Madonna on my own. Material Girl, I just got a plaque for that was me. Walk, I got a plaque for because that was me. Walk 'em Like a Dog, I got a plaque for because that was me. That wasn't featuring the City Girls, that was all Santana. He said nobody plays City Cinderella. It has no replay value. And he's kind of not wrong. I do like, I'm pretty, then I'm gonna be looking, okay. I do like that. I do like that. But that's a good gym song, but it don't get no work like Walk 'em Like a Dog was a hit. That was everywhere. I can't name a JT song that's been everywhere. They got the chicken ass with their hand out. Get money and I ran out. Ran out, yes. People are playing Ran Out, but baby, it was not as viral as Walk 'em Like a Dog. We have to be honest. If you want to hear the full live, please go to this YouTube channel. I'm actually on Saucy Santana's side because of one thing and one thing only. It never had to go to the internet. I can cuss you clean out as a friend, as an ex-friend, as an enemy in the DMs, in the text, in our private convo. But once you bring it to the internet and I did not, you're out of order. You're out of order. And you're scummy for that. And you might as well drop all the receipts because you're unhinged for that. You know they're both public figures. And if he wanted to read you in private, you never even have to bring up you and Santana talking, but you did. You tried to do a thing. You tried to have a moment. And I don't like that, JT.